Now we're live. There we go. Now we're rocking, boys and girls. We're rocking. I know I said that I was gonna be solo today. However, as you can see, I do have another special guest today. A future train lifer, that is for sure. Why don't you tell everybody what your name is? What's your name? Jak masz na imię?
Ola.
No? Powiedz jeszcze raz. Głośniej.
Ola.
It's Alex.
Alex.
Yeah. With hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello to your little helper, yeah? Hello. Tutaj, tak, popatrzcie tam na kamerę. Hello. Yeah, so, you know, kids will be kids, and they will be there when you have them, whether you're streaming or not. So, my stream is still loading. Is just me. I think it might be just you, man. Just try to F5 it. Yeah, refresh it. Try to refresh it, my man. And yeah, so I do have a little helper today. However, I don't think my little helper is going to be here for long because daddy's got to work. Because daddy's got to work, right? Is it all our Alex? It's like the universal language for, or the universal is Alex, because Alex is like a unisex name, right? But in Poland, yeah. No, tell them, yeah.
Alex and unicorns.
Alex and unicorns. She loves unicorns, indeed. So the universal name for Alex in Polish is Ola, right? It's like a nickname, right? So we just so that's how people in Poland say Alex. But we gave her the name Alex because I'm an American citizen, and I figured that it would be a good idea to give her a universal name that will be used in Poland as well as in America, right? Yeah, ba. Okay, so let me know how you guys' weekend went. Good idea, Mikey. Yeah, I big brain dadded it. Big brain dadded it. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, let me know how your guys' weekend was. The Christmas holiday season is upon us. That means shopping and all of the other stuff. Here, say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Say bye bye.
Say bye bye.
Say bye bye.
Okay. Ale oddaj mi to. No, give it back. No, come on. No, give it back. Okay. No. Okay. Thank you. All right. Lots of training, bug reporting, but it's fun. Yes, indeed. We have a big list. Gotta let my dog out as well. All right. Now it's just me. I promise. It's just me. No more distractions. That's not really distractions, but a little bit, But yeah, now it's just me and you guys. It's us. Who let the dog out? I did. Indeed, I did. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened over the weekend. Bug reports, performance issues as well. Did you sort colorblind mode? Not yet, but we are aware of it. I did talk to a few of the developers, and we all think it's a good idea. So it's only a matter of time, right? Yeah. So over last Friday, we did release a patch. Addressing some issues. I know that what was one of the major things. Oh, there was a lot of people talking about how sending out drivers to their employees to pick up certain wagons and do additional jobs were not coming back with anything. I think for the most part it was sorted out over this last patch. It's patch number 11. Here, let's see. Yeah, here we go. It's patch number 11, build 1676.5, and I wanted to go over it a little bit with you guys. And in the meantime as well, I want to take down, look, I'm going to open up my handy dandy notebook right here, okay? For those of you that like blues or that know what Blues Clues is, know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to take your guys' feedback right now, right here, live, as it is said in the title of the stream. So let me know what you guys are having problems with the game, and I'll go over here and write it down, and then try to forward it and try to push it as much as possible. Okay, so yeah, I'll be starting off by adding one of these little thingies so I can have my paragraphs. I finally got in. I had to totally reload this. No worries, man. No worries, man. All right, I'm gonna turn on the music down a little bit. Okay, yeah, it should be good. All right, yeah, guys. So or you know what? I'll put it right here. Let's see. Okay. You have become really good to be more aware in the community and get our feedback. You have been really good. Okay, yeah, I think there was missing some kind of pause there or something, but no, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Mr. GB. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, guys, I'm taking your feedback live right now. So if you have anything you want to say, you want to get off your chest, you know, I'm not a priest, so don't confess your sins to me, okay? But I will be taking down your bug feedback and stuff like that. So let me know, and I'll write them down right here, just so you can see I'm actually doing something. I promise I'm doing stuff, okay? I promise I'm doing stuff, okay? So in the meantime, we will be going over some of the build patch notes, what happened, and then I'll be playing the game. I was doing a really long route last Monday, so hopefully I'll finish that one. So let's see, more performance fixes as promised. We found the same time to help with employee drivers being lazy and tired all the time. Yeah, lazy and tired. Let's just say yes, that they were lazy. We'll just leave it at that. But we kicked them in the ass. We kicked the employees in the butt, and now they're, you know, sometimes they need a little bit of a oomph, right? And I'm not talking about train sounds or engine sounds. They need a bit of a kick in the butt, right? So let's see. No bug feedback, but a live radio would be nice. I mean, we do have a live radio, but it could always be better, right? And I know you, Sarah. I know who you are. I know we've discussed before, so don't worry. I got you, homie. So let's go on here. General added Steam Cloud functionality. I know that there are some people talking about. Let's talk a little bit about like a Steam Cloud and the cloud in general. I know that there are some people having issues with like Nvidia, the GeForce Now experience or something like that. Is anyone playing right now from or trying to play from GeForce Now? I know that before that there was people having crashes and bugs and issues like that, but I don't think it's I don't think GeForce Now is fully supported for Train Life right now. I'll have to double check for that for sure. But Steam Cloud functionality, it's always good, right? You can cloud save your games, go on a different computer, and go where you left off, right? Added a bypass track in Amsterdam, Maine. Mr. GB. Okay, so yeah, let's get the feedback rolling in. Okay, so what do you got, Mr. GB? Where am I? Okay, right here. Faster signaling. Explain that a little bit more. Faster signaling. Okay. But what does that mean? Like giving the player more time to make a decision on what junction they're passing, or how to or switching speed limit? Elaborate a little bit more, okay? Employees with maxed resting time doesn't work. All right, let me see. Employees with maxed resting time doesn't work. So what do you mean they don't work? So when they rest, they don't. I mean, like again, you have to elaborate a little bit more about that. More bypasses. In which areas? In which areas? More bypasses. Question mark. Bypasses. Is that with an apostrophe? Or I think it's an apostrophe. It can't be more bypass like a snake or something. More bypasses. But where? Let's see. Fix the GPS, please. Okay. GPS. What is wrong exactly, though? What is wrong with the GPS exactly? From your guys' perspective, because we more or less have an idea, but we also want to like consolidate everything into one pile so we know where exactly to go on this. Bjorn Fellhanded from YouTube. As a Belgian, I was disappointed with the Belgian stations, especially Antwerp, Maine, since I hope it would at least look like it, since you guys nailed a lot of the others already. Good observation. What in your opinion is wrong with the Belgium with Antwerp, Maine? Antwerp, Maine. What is wrong? All right, so yeah, so we're getting things going here. That's good. Yeah, more time. Like if you do 120 kilometers, you get a warning about train or so. You have already passed that point. Now, I did talk with some of the QA team and some of the other people at SimTrack about this. There is, as far as I know, isn't there warnings that warn you that there's going to be a speed change so that you have enough time to make that decision on changing your speed limit? Or am I missing something here? Hi, honey, I'm home. Hello, trains man. How are you doing today? You missed my daughter, by the way. She was like, oh my God, Dad, where's trains man? Of course, exactly in that tone of voice. So yeah, I mean, as far as I know, isn't there, don't we give you guys some warnings on that there's a speed limit change coming soon? Or do you guys need even more time? You know, feed me in the details. Feed me in the details, okay? And in the meantime, I will go on with these bug fixes. And yeah, and if you guys notice anything maybe here that was fixed but wasn't, that you guys still notice problems happening, let me know. Let me know, of course. So changes and fixes. Tracks and railways fixed a few issues with missing barriers in scenarios. We want to make it clear there is no escape. Joey's always good with these patch notes. Fixed a few issues with blocked rails. That said, there should be some escape, of course. Gameplay. Slightly lowered the chance for broken down locomotives to spawn. We just wanted you to feel superior to all the other drivers. Got him. Slightly lowered the chance of... Yeah, so I know that before the patch, there was a lot of people talking about how there's so many broken down locomotives. And they, even though when they were on a junction and they were able to switch to tracks, they were still getting fined, which is not cool, right? It's not cool in my opinion. So yeah, that's something that I think that has been addressed in this patch as well. Yeah, problem is that you get like 2 blinking reds, but then you get 2 reds for both tracks, although just one track is occupied. And now we're going back here for the faster signaling, okay? All right, so I'm gonna write that down. Let's see. 2 blinking reds, for example. We'll put like, I can't type. For example, 2 blinking reds, but then you get 2 reds. Two reds for both tracks. Even though, we'll put an enter here. Even though one track is already occupied. Cool. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Mr. GB. Appreciate you. And then get fined. Yes. All right. I want you guys to explain a little bit more. You can turn line wrapping in Notepad. Really? Where? I didn't know that was a thing that existed. Format? Word wrap. Oh, dude, no way. Dude, that changed the game for me in Notepad, man. Hold on, but how? Okay, yeah, we can leave it like that then. That's crazy, dude. I've been using Notepad for years, and I didn't know that. All right, so now that we got that bug, my mental bug out of the way about line wrapping in Notepad. All right, so we got faster signaling. For example, 2 blinking reds, but then you get 2 reds for both tracks. Space. even though one track is already occupied, and then what? I can't even spell, Jesus. And then being fined. Okay. Get Notepad. I have Notepad plus. Should I use Notepad plus plus? I think I should. Notepad, or maybe I don't have it. I might have to download it. Yeah, I don't have. Oh, I do have it. There it is. No, I don't want to download your update. We're gonna put it here. There we go. Be gone with you, Notepad. I'm a programmer now. I got Notepad plus plus. Okay. However, there is no word wrapping in Notepad plus plus. I bet. Bet you there isn't. I'm not a programmer. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It is. All right, it's fine. All right, we'll just do it. I'm gonna pretend that I know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's just all pretend that I know what I'm doing. Okay. View word wrap. View. Where? Oh my God. Wow. 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 Okay. You're a boss. Big BK8. Dude, hats off, my friend. Hats off. Okay. Where are we at? It says, okay, so we did faster signaling. Employees with max resting time doesn't work. Did somebody already mention this? Okay, so Mr. GB did. So for employees, if I give them maxed out resting bonus and they still go for resting too much, they do drive longer, but they should also rest shorter. Right. I guess that would make sense, because like if they're already fully rested, they don't need to rest for that amount of time, right? For like a longer period of time, right? Like, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna write it down. You know what? Instead of writing it down, I'm gonna big brain this, and I'm gonna copy and paste what you wrote, dude. Boom. How about them? How about them apples? There you go. And look at that word wrapping. It works like a charm. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's see. Just go back to simple Notepad. Never. No, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pretend what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see. So from Bjorn on YouTube as well. Oh yeah, this was regarding Antwerp, Maine. Now, does anybody else see problems with Antwerp, Maine, or is it just Belgians that see this problem? It's just that Antwerp Central, such a beautiful station in real life and deserves some love in this game. Just look up a picture of it and you'll see for yourself. That's a good idea. Here, let's Antwerp, Maine. Here, let's see how Antwerp, Maine looks like. I've never been to Antwerp. Or Antwerp, Maine. Let's do train station. Images. I mean, yes, it is beautiful on the inside. Yeah. The architecture is very nice. Like, it's very Gothic style. Like, it looks freaking awesome, right? Is this a train? No, that says, why do I say it says Harry Potter train station right here? Antwerp, Maine needs some love. Let me see this one. This is a train station. Oh yeah, this is a stock photo. Yeah, that looks really cool. But you know, I think as developers, we were more focused on the outside of how it looked. Here, let me see. Outside. And I think outside it looks pretty decent. You know what I mean? Because we do take inspiration from obviously real life, you know, real life landmarks and stuff like that. So this might be something that we will definitely make better in the long run, right? I mean, right now, I said it once, I'll say it again. You know, we're trying to get a good foundation for the game to give you guys an enjoyable gameplay experience. Because, like, let's be honest for a second, right? Like, if you don't have the good gameplay, you can't build anything around it, right? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I mean, we're just gonna, like, as of now, you know, we're gonna bring you guys the content updates according to the roadmap. We're going to keep working out bugs. We're gonna bring you guys more trains, more scenarios, and more cities. And then as the game launches, which I think should be like, you know, somewhere around next year, obviously, right? Because it's December. You guys will, I will keep, your boy Mikey, will keep you guys informed, right? So, oh yeah, the station looks good. It's a tracking issue. What kind of tracking issue exactly? Let's see. Hello, Games for Barty. How you doing? All right, so yeah, let's go. Let's keep going along these patch notes. Let's see here. If it's the GPS system, I see that the problem is in the exact facing the locomotive. I don't. Whoa, why are you calling me? Stop it. I'm streaming. My friend from America is calling me right now. Oh my god. If it's a GPS system, I see that the problem is in exact facing. Can you describe that a little bit more, please? I would really appreciate it. If you put a GPS point there, you will still get the can't find a route. Yes, I noticed. I noticed that this was something that was recurring in the Discord chat. I did send out like a little survey to you guys on Discord. I think it was on, yeah, it was on game feedback. So if there's something that you forgot to mention during this stream, then feel free to do it on the Discord channel. !Discord in the Twitch chat. !Discord. Hello, Killer. No worries, my man. How you doing? Let's see. If you put a GPS point, yeah, okay. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be like that. It should be just from the point on the map. I still don't know what exactly you're trying to convey. Are you talking about the error message that you get that says you can't find a route? Because I know this has been something that has been recurring for a while now, at least. I understand. I guess you heard me. Really excited with the stations like Cologne and Berlin. Yeah, Cologne and Berlin look really nice for sure. If the locomotive is facing left, okay, GPS will start searching route from the left, and your point of arrival is to the right. The GPS is losing the route. Okay, so that's something that I could definitely write down here. So, okay, so. Yeah, Trainsman's happy you mentioned that, Barty. Look at that. Send him some hearts. All right, so we got GPS issue. If the loco, I can't spell, is facing left, GPS will start searching for the route. I'm just gonna copy it. I can't type. How fast can you guys type, by the way? In the left and your point arrives to the right, then GPS losing the route. 1-0. Problem is also that once you get the can't find a route error, even restarting the game won't fix it. Let's talk about that error a little bit. Let's talk about that error. So restarting route error. Now tell me, guys, does this only happen for Antwerp, Maine, or does this happen? Give me a scenario where this has been happening. Like, I don't know, are you hauling wagons? Are you, I don't know, are you just driving around? You just need to turn the loco around in that station and then reset the GPS. Renjix is why I love this game. Hell yeah. Every time you want to set the route. Okay. Okay. So this happens every time the player sets the route. And then, so the error message doesn't go away, right? If the route occurs at a terminal station, it's dead. You mean the GPS is dead, or what's dead? The route is dead, right? All over, no matter if it's passengers, postage, or cargo. Okay. Happens for passengers, postage, cargo, all over the game. And this is something that you guys I mean, it's definitely annoying, right? I mean, you guys would agree that it's definitely annoying, because how do you guys get the error message to go away? Do you restart the game? Do you just keep playing and eventually goes away? Or do you just like, or does it just disappear at one point or another? This is a general GPS issue. If it doesn't have a way to pass through, it just fails to make the next point. Or if you are in the area already, as mentioned, facing left but need to go right, it will say error. Okay, I'll copy that. Copy that, Breaker19. Roger that, Pumpkin. Okay. Cool. Can there be something done about those trains behaving so erratic? Really annoying if they come up on your line and you get punished for it. Trains behaving erratic. Let's see. Trains behaving erratic. How? Do you mean they're behaving erratic like they're driving into your track? Like they're, I don't know, like you're passing them and you're still getting fined even though you had a green light and you had and then you got a fine or something like that. Like, can you use a little bit more detail? Nope, just enter the workshop, change the facing. Oh, so regarding the this restarting route error, you guys make the message go away by going into the workshop and switch the direction of the facing locomotive. Is that right? Did I understand that correctly? You have to clear the route and restart the game. Wow, that's a pain in the butt. In the big ol' Santa's Christmas butt, dude. All right, so I'm gonna add right here player solution. So the player solution is if the message gets stuck, you have to clear the route and then restart the game. How often does this happen for you guys? I feel like I'm a psychologist. I feel like I'm like a legit psychologist. Like, you know, I'm in the big comfy like chair, you know, and then you guys are like laying down, you know, like you guys are just like, oh man, I can't take this anymore. Okay, so let's see. If the message gets stuck, okay, yeah. So the player solution is you have to clear the route, restart the game. It's the station that have dead ends. Okay. So this happens only for stations that have dead ends, right? Okay. Only for stations that have dead ends. Okay. Yes, that's it. Now for me, just go, let's see. Can I highlight this? Can I make this bold? I cannot. Man. Now for me, just go on the track. You can go both ways and no problem with the GPS. Okay, all the time. All the time since the big update. To be honest, it's not fun to play as it is now. That's interesting. So, Mr. GB, would you say that the game is less fun to play than it was, for example, after the first update or before the first update when we were implementing hot fixes and patches basically on a weekly basis until we stopped and then released the first update? I come on my track on the right and there comes a train right at me. Normally they should just keep the left track. So the trains oh, okay. So this is regarding the trains behaving erratic, right? So the trains should be kept on the left track. Yeah, but you see, the problem with that is, I think, you know, because we also, you know, we don't want you guys to become lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody likes a lazy bones. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that this was a design decision. I'm gonna have to double check with Joey on that, but I'm pretty sure that having the trains, the AI trains, switch tracks from left and right, is basically to keep you, you know, not engaged, but focused or concentrated on what's happening, right? So you know when to switch tracks or switch lanes. However, if this is something that's making the game less fun for you guys, then it's definitely something we could try to re-implement. We are going to be releasing update 2 very soon. And it's going to come with so many changes. Like, as you guys saw at our dev blog up here that was released on Thursday or Monday, the 29th. Yes. We did leak you guys a few screenshots of the new train and the new station gameplay that will be implemented in a new patch. And alongside with that, there's going to be plenty of other new things that will be added. So I'm definitely going to have a talk with some of the devs and Joey. I'm bugging him. You know what? Mrs. Joey's mom, you're going to have to talk to your son, because I'm like writing to him every day. Well, not every day, but today I was writing to him and he just straight up ignored me. It's very rude. Okay, he straight up ignored me. Okay, I'm sure he's busy, so don't go too hard on him. Okay, so yeah, let's see. It happens rarely for me now, because before I click any station, I zoom in to see if it has a loop and click on part of the loop. If it's my final destination, I just click the station, since I won't set another point until I'm there and turned around. Okay. For me, it's fun enough, but you have to keep in mind that next route you have to set from the facing of the loco. Okay. Yeah, that's probably something that we could definitely work on. You have a complaint, not seen any fog since last update? True. No fog, but there should be fog. No fog? No fog since last update. I'm gonna have to find out some more info on that. No, what I meant is that some elements broke with the latest patch. Much is improved, but also created new bugs. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a vicious cycle. It's the vicious cycle of, you know, of how early access and patch updates work. You know, you fix a bunch of things and other things break. I mean, but it's nothing that's impossible, right? It's nothing that we're not able to do. So I never seen the AI trains because a problem. If you slow down and figure out where you belong, it gives a good challenge to the game. So because of you slowing down and, you know, being more articulate in the way you want to drive the train, is making you not encounter AI trains. Yeah, the problem with the AI is, again, from the position of the player on the map. If you will be lucky, the AI will spawn far enough, but another way, you won't even have time to react. So again, this is another issue with reaction times for the players. Let me I want to ask you guys a question. How many warnings do you guys get before you before you pull up to a junction, or how much time are you guys given before AI trains? If it's hard to address in time, maybe say how much meters, how many warnings are you given before you are at a junction or faced with an obstacle on the train? Not enough time to make a decision when encountering AI trains on opposite tracks. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Joey specifically said it was by design to make them appear on either side of the track. Indeed. To make you interact more. Yes. But to me, the biggest frustration with it is you get fined no matter what. 80% of the time, and the lights are not far enough to know which track you have to be on. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I mean, it's fine if the AI trains are, you know, on either side of the tracks, right? To keep you guys like concentrated and focused on the game. But if you're getting fined, you know, 80% of the time, like you said, then it's sort of not fun. And I could totally get that. However, you know, I think we need to give you guys more stuff to do in the game, because you guys are millionaires in trade life. And I mean, getting fined, like, maybe we need to, what do you guys think about giving bigger fines if we decide to fix the amount of fines you get? Less fines, but if you do get fined, you get a bigger fine. I don't know. Maybe that would sort of make it more challenging. Let's not complain about no fog. I mean, fog is a love-hate relationship, right? Can I zoom in on this so you guys can see better? I can. Wow, look at that. Hey, Trainsman, is this big enough for you? Or do you want me to make it bigger? Is that good for you, Trainsman? Well, I need to make it big enough so we can see all the things. Okay. All right, how about that? Or I'll put it right here. Okay. Bring it down a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Let's not complain. Okay, so fog is still in the game, but the graphical effect is turned down. Indeed, it is. Can you do a run? Would you? Yes, I will do a run. I'm in the middle of one, but it was super long for the last stream, so I paused, and I'm about to do one. Passenger post issues need sorting out, as you only get 3 to 6 posts and 20-30 each time yet. I have 1,000 in each depot station. This affects players and employees. I would prefer more post passengers, less money for each one, if that is the issue. All right, here, let me see if I understand. Passenger post needs sorting out. All right, so let's make a new line here. Passenger post. So you only get 3 to 6 posts, 20-30 each time. Wait, so it needs sorting out. As you only get 3 to 6 postage wagons, I think, and 20 to 30 each time. I have 1,000 in each depot station. Just fix players and prefer more post managers, less money. Okay, so more post passengers, less money. Okay. A big problem is if I play for 4 hours, I encounter maybe 1 live train, 10 broken, and 12 deers. Would be more immersive with more live trains. Okay. More live trains. More live trains. More immersive. Cool. Last suggestion I have, is it possible to make the cargo trains you take over consisting of more than just 2 wagons? It looks a bit ridiculous. Good observation. More than 2 wagons for cargo trains. How many cargo wagons would you think it's enough for a cargo contract? You're given 800 million or so notifications, but the problem is you can't see them to know which side they are on until they're in your face. I know that there's an issue with the notifications not disappearing after you've, for example, passed an obstacle or an AI train. That's something that needs to be fixed as well. Most of the lights to indicate which track to be on are after the crossing points, so you immediately get fined and slam on the brakes to back up to and switch to the opposite side. Okay, I'm a little behind on your comments, guys. Sorry if I'm not reading them at the moment that you send them. I'm just trying to get a good idea of like what's happening. Let's see. I had a situation today. AI spawned around 800-900 meters away, but the signal that shows the track being busy just lighted up in my face just passing it by. Showing my track busy, had to hard brake, back up a little bit, wait until the next train drive me, and that's when the track will be free. But did you get fined? Yeah. Did you get fined for that? Games for Life, Barty? Fun with fog lights on, but fog seems very light since the latest patch. Yeah, I guess you could sort of cheese it by having your fog lights on all the time. Fog lights on all the time, cheesing the fog. Besides that, I love the AI reading the signals, wanting if it will make the track free for them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, postage. Postage passenger will say they're 800 to 1,000 for pickup at station, but if you pick 3 or 4 stop route, you might only pick up 15 from that station, or sometimes 0. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I think with a good loco, this also is an issue that a good loco that is upgraded should be able to take 12 wagons, while poor loco should be, yeah. So like the amount of locomotives, the type and the performance of your locomotive would depend how many wagons you're able to take, right? That's pretty cool. Amount of locos. No, the power. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Do you have any more questions for me? No, I want you give me questions. I'm taking questions from you guys. Make 2 trips between 2 stations and all of a sudden you pick up only 1 or 2 passengers, or it says find a new route. Make 2 trips between 2 stations and all of a sudden you pick up only 1 or 2 passengers and it says find a new route. So you make 2 trips between 2 stations. That's, I don't know, Berlin and Cologne, right? And it only tells you to pick up 1 or 2 passengers? Wow. That's weird. Okay. We'll put sometimes tells you to find a new route only after picking up 1 or 2 passengers. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it in front of your eyeballs, okay, guys? Well, actually no, because I'll show my files. But I will save it. I promise you that I will save it. I'm gonna save it as community feedback and suggestions, and I'm gonna put community stream feedback and suggestions. There it is. I gotta sneeze. Okay. Gesundheit. All right. So I'm gonna look over the patch notes a little bit more. Bless you. Thank you, Big BK. Appreciate you, bro. So I'm gonna look over the patch notes a little bit more. Oh, let me ask you guys something. Do you guys like my lights? Should I have this light on or have it off? I think I have it on because you can see my face better. But anyways, will we have any big update this month or next year? Thank you, Games for Life. Appreciate you, bro. Big update this year? Most likely not. Big update this year? Most likely not. However, next year, you guys better buckle up your seatbelts and strap in those harnesses because it's coming. Big things are coming. Big ones. Can you tell us a bit what's in the pipeline for the next patch? Well, I know that there's a lot of things in the work. I mean, you know, I wish I could tell some of the things that we're working on, but honestly, everything is sort of like up for grabs right now because we are taking community feedback, and let me just think for a second. There's a lot of things that I would have to get confirmed before I mention anything like concrete, right? Because there's like so many things that we're planning and working on, and we want to get out to you guys like as soon as possible. But at the same time, like, we don't want to lead people in the wrong direction by, you know, saying that we're going to do something and then it doesn't happen, for example, right? However, there is going to be new things that we will announce in the Discord server when the time is right. Holiday season is upon us. We are definitely going to add more patches, like the hotfix that was added last Friday. I think it only makes sense, right? When there's like game breaking things, like there's like super bugs with trains getting shot up in the air and like a bunch of other things. So yeah, I don't want to make promises that you can't deliver, right? So like, that's, you know, we want to be as transparent as possible, because that's super important, right? Because honestly, it's, you know, it's you guys and then us together. You know, we make the team. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Boom. It's like the perfect combination, right? Although peanut butter and jelly is delicious and very simple, making a video game, as I've learned so myself, is not that easy. So I think with the help of you guys, we will be able to bring you guys the finished game by sometime next year. And I mean, I know the dates, I know more or less in the direction that we're going to, but, you know, obviously since this early access, things can change. They can change, and they most likely will change. So without saying too much, I could say that there's a lot in store, for sure. There's a lot in store. There are still places where the electric pole is missing or tracks are being underground, stuff like that. Yeah, there is like a bunch of graphical stuff that needs to be worked on, for sure. And those will be taken care of. You know, I don't got a doubt in my mind. So I'm gonna just finish up these patch notes, and then I'm gonna do a route. How about that? I'm gonna do a long one. I think I'm in the middle of a long one right now. So let's see. Slightly lower chance of broken on locomotives to spawn. Yeah, we did that. Fix the bug where employees were unable to repeat tasks. Fix the bug where contracts could be nuked if the player chose to pick it up via radio. We have safely disposed of the nuclear material from the radio, and you don't have to worry about your driver's hand is glowing. It's normal behavior. So just review for the roadmap for now. Quite a lot on there. And yes, indeed, the roadmap is your guys's holy grail at this point. It's your holy grail. So keep an eye out for that. I mean, obviously, you know, we got the Alps coming. You know, we got snow coming. I wish we would be able to add snow right now, because I don't know about you guys, but it's snowing in Poland, and it's pretty magical. It's pretty magical. So yeah, you are very transparent. We give you a lot of criticism and you pick it up. I think this will be the most valuable information. Yeah, and you know, it's about like that back and forth dialogue. It's about like that back and forth dialogue between us, the community. You know, I like to think of myself as the voice of the people. I am the one that's bothering everyone. I'm like, hey, you know, this is happening. We should probably do something about this. So I'm happy. And guys, if you have any, just like, if you guys have any criticism about how like we, I don't know, do things with the community, feel free to do that as well. You know, we're always trying to be improved, and we're not saying we're the best, even though we're trying to be the best, right? We, you know, people learn from mistakes, and we go forward. So best communication between devs and players I've ever seen in any early access game. Truly the best. Aw, everyone in the office is like, no, not him again. We want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the kind words. It means a lot, and you're making me blush. Stop it. Oh. So yeah, sound design, ambient sound for not being present in various areas in the game, small translation updates. I'm pretty sure this has a lot to do with I know there's a lot of angry Russian people that were mad about how certain things were translated in the game, so I think this addressed that as well. Fix significant FPS drops in multiple places in Europe. Let's talk about stability and performance a little bit. How is your guys' performance after the update we did on, I think it was this one right here. So this was just a general performance optimization update that a lot of people welcomed with open arms. And are you guys still having any stuttering issues, like no matter where it happens in the game? $100, 1000% better, but the stuttering is still there. Can also add how well behaved you all are on. Yeah, you guys are really well behaved, and you know what? And I think Santa sees that. Santa's taking notes. He's like, Mr. GB, Killer, Tradesman, a bunch of other people that I forgot their usernames on Discord. These are all our very nice boys. There are a bunch of nice boys on the Discord server. They're all gonna get a bunch of presents. So most of us understand this is early access and there will be bugs, but you all have been great in listening to our bug reports and feedback to improve things. Thank you. It means a lot. Some players are still stuttering, but it's so much better. That's good. That makes me a happy guy for sure. So yeah, that's that. Those are the last patch notes that we added. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check it out for yourself. And yeah, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to play the game a little bit. Hope that I can finish my route, because it's a long one. It is a long boy for sure. Dun, dun, dun. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys like Christmas? Who likes Christmas? Who doesn't like Christmas? And I'm sorry for the Christmas music in the background, but it's only gonna get worse, trust me. I went through a stage where when I was like younger, I didn't really care for Christmas. I was like, okay, yeah, presents, so yeah, let me get the presents. But then as I'm older, I got my own family and stuff like that. I'm enjoying it more, that's for sure. It's like a remix, you know, it's like a Train Life Christmas remix. I like it. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Train Life, yes. No, I wanted to do this, make sure. Okay. Being a chef for 35 years, I hate it as I always worked it. I see. So that's definitely a different perspective. I worked Christmas a few times in my life, and it's not the best. It's not the best thing to go through, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. 100x better performance, but still get stutters. I have noticed once you hit that big intersection that leads into Amsterdam, my FPS drops like 45, 50 FPS. Most places average 60 to 70. I have a cap set at 70 because this game doesn't need 120. It keeps my GPU usage a lot lower. Killer, don't you have like a really awesome computer? Like a really good computer that and you're only running it at like 45, 50 FPS? What settings are you playing on as well? I love Christmas, best holiday of the year. It's not about the presents for me. It's all about the food. Yes, the food is good. Food is good. All right, where was I going? I totally forgot. I was going somewhere far. I know that much. I was going to Berlin Warehouse. Okay. Oh yeah, and I am on a contract, and someone mentioned this before that it's sort of ridiculous about how you only have two wagons on the train, and I can see that now. I can see that now for sure. Okay, we're going to Berlin Warehouse. Okay, yeah, right there. I deliver the contract. Cool. All right, so let's go. Do I have to back up? I think I'll back it up. I'll back it up and go straight. I have a Ryzen 5900X. Jesus, EVGA 39. Wow, FTW for the win. My God. What do you do with a 3090 besides play games? Please tell me you do something else besides play games on that 3090. Do you please tell me you're like a graphic designer? You don't do anything else besides play games on a 3090? I have to refuel. Oh, I forgot. I gotta refuel, dude. I'm just gonna e-brake it. It's fine. IT admin for a company. Oh yeah, so you can afford it. You can afford it. Not many people can. Isn't a 30 like how much does a 3090 cost? It costs like $2,000 or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? And I have to refuel my train. I'm not gonna make it on this much. Paid retail of 1900 from EVJ directly on launch. Nice. You were one of the lucky ones for sure. You were definitely one of the lucky ones. I have a 3070 Ti in this system, and I'm playing on Epic as well. Do you guys think that playing in borderless makes a difference? What if I put it on full screen? Like, does playing games in full screen or borderless mode make a difference in the performance? You have two 32-inch curved monitors? Nice, dude. I only have one 32-inch curved monitor. Looks like you're better than me, Trains Man. Wait, what is there something? I don't know. Do you guys see? There's like some. I don't know what to call it. Hold on. Let me see my settings really quick. Everything's on Epic. Oh, I'm playing it. That's why. Okay. All right, here, let me change this for a second. I was playing at 1080p and I was looking at like the fringing on the edges of the buildings and I was like, what is happening right now? But I need to play it in 14.4. Okay, that's much better. Okay. Much better. Okay. I would have bought the 3080 if it had 12. Isn't there a 3060 or 2060 coming out with 12 gigabytes of VRAM or something like that from Nvidia? The game is pretty light on your computer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out in a second. Will we stop in time? That is the question. Barely. All right, I'm gonna refuel. You know, all this talk about 3080s and 3090s and all this stuff, didn't they come out with a freaking that they're already talking about a 40 series of graphics cards? Isn't that ridiculous? Then how long have the 30 series been out already? Like a year, a little over a year? Are they just gonna keep releasing new series of graphics cards every year like they do FIFA or Call of Duty or something? Man, that sort of sucks though, right? Because like, I mean, if you buy a 3080 Ti, you don't have to buy another card for at least 5 or 6 years. I mean, that card is so strong, it'll run literally everything on ultra 4K. I mean, unless you're like trying to get into 8K gaming. Does anybody in the chat have an 8K TV or knows that anybody has an 8K TV? I mean, that's also starting to be, slowly but surely starting to become a thing. 8K gaming. Oh, I forgot the entrance. Oh shit, I was too engulfed in graphics cards, but it's fine. What's the next station? So I'll call in. Okay, Amsterdam. I don't have to call in actually. It's quite old for electronics, dude. I mean, some new kind of electronic will come out and it's already old. It's considered old after like a week. You know, that's just how fast technology is going, you know. All right, 120. We're pumping it up, boys. Oh, that's sort of weird though. Do you guys see that on the mini map? How The directional overlays are sort of on the bottom of the map. It was a little weird. Probably something that could be fixed. Very minor, but I upgraded from a 1080 Ti. I typically code the highest end every other series. That's probably the way. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. Because I mean, I understand that some people might have budgets and stuff, right? Like everyone has budgets, you know. Not everyone can afford the highest tier graphics card on the market at the time that it releases, right? But the better the card that you buy, the longer it will last. Just a general rule of thumb, right? The more money you spend, the more you get your money's worth. Maybe not always, but... Alright, let's see if this notification disappears. Let's see if it disappears. I mean, honestly, it should be gone by now. To be honest, but... If it's on the right, it won't. If it's on the left, it will. That's so weird. Why is that happening? Here, let me turn on my handy dandy Note++ thing. That's weird, dude. Let me see. If notifications are on right, they won't disappear. If they're on left, they will. Weird. Okay. That is weird indeed. That's a good observation, Killer, though. Thank you. Will it just stay there forever? Until you restart the game? Are you serious? No way. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Okay. However, I am noticing something with the audio as well. Oh, look, it disappeared. It went away. Did anybody catch how many meters that was after it disappeared? Oh, because it depends on the camera. Ah, I see. Okay. So depending on... See you later, Games for Life, Bharti. Have a good one. Bye-bye. That's so weird. Okay, so depending on how the player has the camera... will depend on how the notification goes away. Yeah, that's annoying, man. Definitely, I can see how that's sort of buggy for sure. I like the stadium in the background though. It looks pretty good. Oh no, I went wrong. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I went wrong. I reported to Greg the audio was bugged. Oh, now I went wrong. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Yeah, I mean, if Greg said that it was an easy fix, then it probably is. But it doesn't mean that he will, you know, that because if he said he's going to change something, it's probably something along the lines of that he'll change it when the next like hotfix, like it will be added into the game when the next hotfix will be implemented. Because, you know, we don't want to keep adding like fixing little tiny things like a day after another, and then like, you know, just having other things go wrong. Like I think the flow that we have with these hot fixes is that we want to gather up a bunch of stuff and then release them all at once, like the fixes, right? So if it's on the screen itself or left half of the edge, it leaves. If it's anywhere on the right half of the screen, yeah, that's so weird though. I mean, that it shouldn't be happening. more or less, right? I mean, nevertheless, it shouldn't be happening. I was just clicking buttons. Do you guys just do that? Do you guys just click random buttons and see what happens? Oh, trying to use disable the game feature? Okay. Let's try to turn it on. Let's just play around with it for a little bit. Air conditioning on. Save. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think adding like a little like maybe a little like air conditioner hum in the background of the cabin when you're playing in first person would be a good idea for sure. Did anyone try the dead man's button yet? I think it's still just like a cosmetic thing for now. Or does it actually work? Why is this blinking like that? That shouldn't be blinking, shouldn't it? Is this supposed to be blinking? I mean, you won't notice it, right? But a little weird. GPS looks fine, I think. Want to see the GPS bug? Open the map. Okay, here, let's see it. Let's see if we can do some QA testing, guys. Want to see the GPS bug? Open the map and tell it to go to a dead end station and then pick another place to go. Okay, so a dead end station, for example. What? Oh, like okay, Hanover Refinery. That looks like a dead end station, right? Would this be a good or Frankfurt bottom right refinery works? Would Hanover Refinery be a good candidate for this test right here? Zoom in and see if it has a loop. No, it does not. It's a dead end. So just try it. That should be good to try. All right, so should I cancel this route and then pick this one, or just add this Hanover Refinery? Just add it, okay. Okay. And now what? And now just pick a, and I'll pick a different one. Now pick another place. Okay, let's just say. Ah. Okay. Okay, but the message just, okay. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay. I see what's happening now. I guess this is just, I guess this has something to do with the logic of the game, right? Because it's trying to figure out like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Have you fixed London? In what way? What would you be referring to, Stewie? Clear Hanover. Okay. I might stop doing that. Okay, it looks like it stopped. But it did a lot of unnecessary, I don't know, like, you know, blips. Oh, no, that's an oncoming train. Okay. Okay. It's on the left side of the track, I think. Yes. No, it's on the right side. Okay. I couldn't go past Sawmill. Hard crash, had to Control Alt delete. That's a long boy. It's a long boy right there. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna try. I couldn't go past Sawmill. Hard crash, had to Control Alt delete. Well, if it happened again, if it has been fixed and it happened again, send us your DX diag. You can send us your DX diag, maybe a screenshot or make a video of it happening. And then we'll forward it forward to see why it's still happening. Oh, you can send us your DX diag. That was fixed Friday before the last. Okay, but if he says that he's still having the issue, obviously something might have been passed up, right? So yeah, I mean, if it's still happening, follow those instructions, send us that screenshot, and then you can send it to me in a DM if you want on Discord. That'll be fine. Oh, you haven't played for a few weeks? Okay, then it's most likely fixed now. All right, let me see this notification bug again. All right, so right now the notification thing is on the right side. It stops at 1534 meters. If I move the camera, wait, no. Okay, it stops anywhere between 1500 and 1600. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to. So now you can start a collection of them. Hold on. Maybe once I change position. How did it go away from me last time though? Because it was I was moving the camera around and the notification was, you know, going along the sides of the screen, and it eventually just went away, right? It was in the middle of her screen. Oh, now, yeah, now it just stays there. Okay. Now it just doesn't go anywhere. And this has been happening since the first update, right? Like after we launched the first update, this bug has been happening. Since update one or the first hotfix. Okay. Now we're back at 120. No, that's the brake. No, that's power level. Okay. Want to become famous? Do you want to become banned? Ban. Dropping the ban hammer. Fwapsing. Got him. Some kind of bot scammer showed up. Yeah, it just happens. They're a bunch of bots just like, you know, selling services, selling followers. You know, I've been streaming for quite some time now. I've been streaming for about 3 or 4 years at this point. And oh, that was the dead man's button. Ah, okay. I was like, Jesus, is there a bomb about to go off or something? Okay, But yeah, I was streaming. You know, I have been streaming for about 3 or 4 years at this point. You know, I've had my share of successes. I've had my share of failures, and you know, I've sort of learned a lot about this like streaming thing, and you know, I have some experience in it. And one thing that I definitely learned is that if you want to become, you know, like first of all, you know, streaming, you just have to be yourself, right? Like you just people like your personality and the type of information that you're trying to convey to other people, right? And the type of manner that you are most satisfied in doing, right? It's all about you, because if you try to be like someone that you're not, people will notice that for sure. They will definitely notice that, and it will bite you in the ass. Sad to say, it definitely will. But never buy followers. Never buy followers. Never buy viewer bots. It's the biggest, I'm sorry, bullshit that it has to offer. It'll only bite you in the ass. You know, it'll be more hurtful to you in your streaming career rather than helpful. Is the new electric loco in yet? Not yet. That will be an update 2. Update 2, my friend. I'm gonna turn the game up for you guys a little bit. I see that's a little quiet. Yeah, there we go. And the notification is still there. I wonder how many I will collect by the time I get to my destination. We'll see. I'm sort of liking the dead man switch thing though, because you have to click it. It's like goes all crazy if you're not paying attention, and then you have to click it to make it stop. It's pretty cool. I always try to keep them on the left when I'm paying attention to avoid them building up. I mean, I can imagine that it's like such a pain in the butt to just have them building up like that, like over the course of your track of like your, you know, route or whatever. Like, how many of them have you had at the same time on the screen, Killer? Like, was it a lot? I wouldn't be surprised if like that would eventually crash the game, if like you have enough of them built up. I always try to keep them on the left when I'm playing. The diesel need more flag and smoke. Which one exactly? I think there's only diesel train. Hold on one second. No, back it up, back it up. Because I avoid them, only 2, but I think Tradesman showed a screenshot of 4. Yeah, I did think. I thought there was definitely more. Although diesels and electric need more sounds, indeed. They will be added. They will be added for sure. Stewie, have you played since we updated the game with new content, new scenarios, new trains, or no? Because you mentioned earlier that you haven't played the game in a few weeks, and there's a lot of changes since the final weeks. So maybe you should give it a try if you haven't. So I changed my like computer setup a little bit, like how my PC is set up on my desk. I put the actual tower computer on top on the bottom. I have a, you know, parquet floor, so I figured it would be it wouldn't be a bad idea. However, having this tower on my floor, I'm getting like a bunch of extra heat from it, like hitting my face. It's a little weird, but It's winter, so it'll keep me warm, I guess. Only when the big update came. Ah, yeah. There was a lot of people having, you know, performance issues and stuff. Oh, there's another one. Oh, no. You should try it out, but you should try to play it now. Those performance game-breaking issues were basically fixed. Let me see. Okay, see, look, now I'm gonna keep... Okay, there we go. Now it disappeared. No, it didn't. I have to call in Dortmund, Maine. Where are we at? We're almost there, boys, I think. Yeah. A little more. Oh, no. Ah, it's fine. I guess we'll go through here. Oh my god, is it gonna go away? Hold on. But it only goes away after 1500, right? Let's see. Okay, it went away. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's really annoying. I can see that, how that could be really annoying. By the way, I was also thinking about maybe streaming from time to time on the weekends, playing some other games. I think me and Greg are going to play GTFO this week, but I think he wants to play it off stream because there's going to be some people that are just not ready for that. And I was thinking about playing like other games off stream. Like I bought Far Cry 6 not too long ago, and I wanted to maybe play that for you guys a little bit. If you guys enjoy it, I'll probably do it more often. But I think for now we'll just start off with like something small. Like maybe on Saturday I'll start streaming. Maybe at like an hour or two. We'll see how it goes, depending on the game as well. And I would be down to play with you guys as well on stream if you guys would be into that. That'd be pretty cool. That is just a minor annoyance, though. Yeah, the GPS post patches are above aggravating bugs. Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. I totally agree with that. I mean, I would say that this notification thing is obviously just like a visual annoyance, right? Like it won't like break your game or whatever, but you know, you have to look at that. And if you have OCD or something, I could definitely tell that, you know, it'll definitely be a problem, so. Oh, it's 8:30. I'll go for about 10 more minutes or so, and then gonna have to shut it down. I'm a little hungry, a little tired. Need to go to the store, buy something to drink or something. If it's not an appropriate game to stream from this channel, just post your private Twitch to us in general Disco for us to watch your stuff. I mean, we actually want to stream on this channel because, you know, at Simteract, we're all gamers. You know, maybe not all of us, but the majority of us are gamers, right? And we just want to show you guys that, you know, we like video games just as much as the next gamer. You know, we're in this together, right? So, you know, besides Train Life, we do play other games as well. So I do have like a private channel, but I don't really stream on it that much, to be honest. I used to. I was playing a lot of WoW, and I would stream like my WoW raids, stuff like that on it, but it was mostly for like my guild, just to people that weren't playing so they could watch and stuff, so wasn't really a big thing. Animal on the track. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, but did you guys notice how you can't hear Dead Man in third person? That's I think that that's something that all should be addressed. Let's see if is Bambi going to live another day. Let's see. Yes, and she just disappeared like Houdini. Good job, Bambi. You're good. What happens if you do a dead switch? I just did it. The beeping happens, but the is by design hearable only in the cabin. Yeah, I know, but this is a video game. I mean, you're not, you know, in a real life doing third person driving a train. unless there's some kind of weird glitch in the Matrix or some shit. What happens if you don't do the dead switch? Nothing. You just don't get a beep. But the realism aspect, the, you know, immersion aspect, right? It sort of gets less. Yeah, I mean that's what happens in real life. The train stops immediately if you don't press it. That's why it's called, I think it's called a dead man switch. So if the driver of the train dies, he doesn't bring a bunch of souls with him, you know what I mean? So if he doesn't press it, or he has like a heart attack or some kind of like, you know, problem that he just loses consciousness while driving a freaking train with like a bunch of people on it. So that the train just stops, right? Ghost Bambi, if you horned them, they just disappeared. It's Houdini Bambi, that's for sure. I did notice that those trees are completely in the water, though. Maybe it's just a flooded island. Kind of like that, Killer. Yeah, exactly. I would, yes, kind of like that. How when you're running on a treadmill, you have that little magnetic clip on your wrist. So if like you for some reason fall or trip or do something, it just stops. So you don't keep rolling like a little snowball on the treadmill. Some treadmills don't even have that though, to be honest. So if you fall, it's game over. You're just gonna keep rolling like a hamster on a hamster wheel. Well, Greg, about that, since I saw that you were in the chat, Draco, I think adding the dead man's button sound when you're in third person of the train is probably a good idea, right? Because that button was probably going off for like a good few minutes before I realized that it was going off, right? So the button on a highly deadly heavy machine makes sense, but some of the safety features products something to talk to with Joey. Indeed, I agree. Joey has been ignoring me all day today, actually, so I'm sending him messages and he's just like, I see that he reads them. I see it. But then I know he's probably busy, so but some of the safety features products have to, yeah, he might be busy. I know. What some of the products have to have are just like facepalm. Yeah, you know, some people over-engineer things. No, it's not a dead man switch. The dead man's handle. Oh, this requires the driver to hold the power handle down at all times. The driver loses grip that emerges. Oh, really? But this is probably only for like short distance train rides, right? It's not like for long, like if you're driving like a cargo train from one side of the country to another. I don't think they're gonna make you hold the handle for the entire time, or is it, or do they? I don't know. It's government requirements for because someone won a lawsuit case, like coffee is hot. Yeah, like the McDonald's thing that happened. We're gonna go around here. We're gonna go around. Oh no, we're going through. Oh, this is Hanover Warehouse. I thought we were going around. That was my mistake. Slow down though. Okay. I thought I was on track for the bypass. But I thought wrong. Look at you avoiding these trains to not get fined for going around them properly. Yeah, dude, big brains. Big brain moves right here. It's more of a Punkt für mich Zugbin Flossing. I don't know what that means. We're coming face to face because of bad lights. You know what, Killer? I'm in denial. I'm in complete denial. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I was trying to. I wanted to. You know, I didn't do it like purposely. I guess. I was trying to actually use the bypass for the warehouse, but unfortunately I did it correctly. So. For me, it's logical for the switch alarm to be heard only in the cabin because at the moment it doesn't stop the train or anything. But, well, I will have to talk to designers. I mean, yes, it does make sense to have it only in the cabin, but some people like to play in third-person mode. And maybe just like that situation like that might also be like let's say you have the dead man switch on. And you go into third person because you want to, like, you know, look at the scenery or something like that. And then you forget to go back in first person, and then all of a sudden you hear the beeping going off. We'll talk tomorrow. You got it, bud. I also get fined at areas it wants your horn and use my horn, but still get fined like 2 times in a row. Oh, like when you're going through a crossing? Like a vehicle crossing? Oh no, I forgot to switch the camera and now I have 2 icons now. Yay. I got 2 icons now. Oh my god, I'm gonna derail, dude. Alright, here we go. All right, let me see. We're at Hanover, Maine. I'm almost there. All right, we'll make it to Berlin, I think. Actually, you know, guys, I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna pump the hard e-brake a little bit. I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna end the stream right here. Let me know, guys. Did you guys enjoy this type of stream? Did you guys feel that your questions were answered? I tried to answer them to the best of my ability. So forgive me if I didn't get to your question, and if you did ask it and I didn't get to it. You guys are just so passionate about the game that sometimes it's hard for me to focus. What can I say? I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. More trains, great stream. Thank you, Mr. GB. I'm keeping an eye on Discord. If you haven't already seen the game suggestions, game feedback channel on the Train Life Discord, feel free to check that out. I sent out a little what's it called, survey asking more questions about the signaling system, because I know that's something that is also a pain in the butt for you guys. So we'll try to get that addressed as soon as possible, get you guys an official answer for that. I'll talk with Joey, I'll talk with some of the other designers, see what we can do about that. And yeah, until next time, guys, Christmas is upon us, so I'll probably do like a Christmas stream. Maybe we'll probably do like a little bit of a giveaway, something, you know, some special for you guys, for being with us. Santa might come visit the stream. We'll see. And yeah, hopefully you guys will be with us throughout these times. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. It really means a lot. And don't worry about sending us too much, because it's never too much. I love it. I relish the fact of, relish is a good or a bad word? Relish is a food, but I don't know if it's a good word. Never mind, I digress. It doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you guys for the feedback. Keep it coming. I am here, and if you need anything, feel free to send me a DM on the Discord, Train Life Game. Follow Twitter, follow us on Twitch if you haven't already. And yeah, that's Mikey Shines. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic night. Bye bye.